Welcome in, everyone, to another live of the Yankees Den podcast. I'm your host, Lorenzo Scarabino, joined here with my co host, per usual, Jimmy Tom Riddle. Me and Jimmy were talking a little bit before going on air, and this was an atrocious loss. We know if you watch the game, if you watch the recap, you will see this was a very, very bad, piss poor loss for the New York Yankees. They lose by a score of 6-3. All six runs are unearned runs, and we'll get into that later on. Let's jump into the recap because we have a lot to say during the recap and the defense we all saw. So let's go ahead and jump into it tonight because we've got a lot to cover with this loss. We have Cam Schlittler going 5 innings, allowing no unearned runs, but leaving the game after 5 innings, losing 2-4. The offense gets started by a 2-out RBI single from Jason Dominguez. He stays hot from the right side in the first inning, with Goldie getting a leadoff double and then Rosario getting a single, setting them up at first and third. They have 2 outs. J Dom comes up and drives in a single with 2 outs. 1-0 Yankees after the first. Then we start the ball rolling with the defense a little bit. We have catcher's interference, which makes it sloppy by Austin Wells, who sucks and needs to go. He is so terrible and abysmal. And
I
getting
fucking hate him.
listen, Jimmy, getting a little sidetracked from the recap real quick. They brought up a stat tonight that the last 12 games catchers have been batting 300. That was without Austin Wells when he was hurt. That was JC Escarra and Ali Sanchez. I don't know why Austin Wells is getting sucked in and getting credit for that. He absolutely sucks. I can't
Because it's
stand him.
propaganda from the front
I
office that
can't.
they're showing you that Austin Wells is good just because he had an RBI double the other night. It's just bullshit.
They keep riding him and Volpe out there, and it's just piss poor at this point. But going back into our recap, that allows many extra pitches to be thrown by Cam Schlittler, which is another reason why he's taken out in only the fifth inning. He could have at least gone 7 if he didn't have to throw these many extra pitches. But because of the defense all night, that happens. Then we see Jose Caballero hit a solo home run in the fourth, 2-0 Yankees. I called that. I said he's going to hit a home run. He did. I love Caballero no matter where he plays. Jimmy seems like he always gets a hit or does
He's a
something,
shortstop.
provides, right? He is a shortstop. Moving into the fifth inning, which was a brutal one. This dictated how the rest of the game went, Jimmy. Rosario starts it off by missing a pop up with runners on first and second. He misses a pop up, right, with 1 out. That would have been the second out, right, of the inning. So there's only one, runners on first and second. A ground ball, it is a hard hit, but I don't care because McMahon makes that play. And you guys will all see why I love McMahon so much. A ground ball then gets hit to Rosario, which would have been an inning-ending double play, Jimmy. Instead, it goes through his legs and allows a run into score. And a runner from first to advance to third with 1 out. 2-1 Yankees now. Cut the lead in half. The Sox aren't done that inning. They then get a shallow sacked fly to Caballero that gets a run in to tie the game. Anyone other than Caballero out there holds that runner or guns them out at home. He needs to be at shortstop and Jones needs to be in the outfield so Bellinger could be in left. But this is not Cabby's fault. This is Aaron Boone's fault and the managing's
This is
fault.
the front office's fault.
Yes, 100%. It's their fault that Cabby is playing left field with minimal experience out there.
That's the nerds upstairs telling you, ooh, Caballero can play left field. I think Caballero can play right field, but he should be playing the shortstop position or the third base position. I'm tired of Ahmed Rosario. We'll talk about that later.
And then we hop in. Caleb Durbin, no other player. Who else than Caleb Durbin, the former Yankee? Of course, Jimmy. Puts the nail in the coffin with just a 2-run home run in the fifth. Caps off that atrocious inning of baseball. 4-2 Red Sox at the end of it. Going to the seventh inning, runners on first and third with 1 out. Goldie has great situational awareness, as we talk about, gets an RBI ground out to make it 4-3 Sox. We're inching closer. Then we trot out Yerry De Los Santos in the eighth inning. He comes into the eighth and looks absolutely abysmal. No control, can't
Yep.
get anybody out, gets the bases loaded, only gets one out, exits. They bring in Ryan Yarbrough to a close, tight game. And what does Yarbrough do? The first batter he faced, the pinch hitter Eaton, he hits him. He grazes his jersey and hits in a run, well, walks in a run, 5-3 Red Sox. Then gets an inning-ending double play, which we thought to the second inning-ending double play of the night it should have been, but this one is hit to Volpe. He takes it himself, and then he throws it wide of first base when it should have been an inning-ending double play. Then it's 6-3 White Sox. We end the eighth inning. The Yankees do a fake comeback skid like they always do in the ninth
They
inning when
always
they're
do. Yep.
down by a few runs against Chapman. He has no command, and you have people swinging when he can't locate. It's just piss poor. We could have had 0 outs with bases loaded or 1 out, but instead we have 2. We don't score. We don't squander anymore. We don't put together any more runs or any other hits, walks, at bats, and we lose this one 6-3 against Chapman and the Red Sox. Just a piss poor effort, and you won't ever see us get too mad, and especially losses because we understand the Yankees are 48-32. They're first place in the AL East. They're playing good baseball,
The
even
teams
with
you
all
need
the
to
guys
beat.
injured,
Red
right?
Sox is shit.
But yes, this loss is frustrating because the Red Sox are shit and you let in 6 unearned runs, Jimmy. It would have been a score of 3-0. They scored 6 unearned runs, which pisses me off because how does you're looking like the Mets out there? You're making the Mets look good. How do you go out there and you let in 6 unearned runs? Ahmed Rosario, I love Rosario. I said he should be playing against lefties, but this is what you have to sacrifice. And I know Jimmy's going to have a lot to say on this, and I want to hear it. But Ahmed Rosario, this is what you sacrifice when you put him in the game. And this is why I love McMahon. You sacrifice the defense because of the bat versus lefties and the more contact bat, right? But the reason I love Rosario, and I tell Yankee fans all the time, and just people in general, because in our group chat, Jimmy, we have Mets fans, we have a Tigers fan in our group chat. I said everyone was complaining last year about the defense at third base. What did Ryan McMahon provide? Stability at the hot corner, which is what we needed, and you still need. And that's what he does. And now, when Yankee fans want to get Al McMahon because he doesn't hit, oh, his numbers aren't where they want them to be. Well, then when Rosario makes an error or a third baseman for the Yankees makes an error and costs the game like Rosario did tonight, then you say, oh, well, McMahon makes that play. Pick your poison here. I mean, really, it was unbearable. And I don't understand, Jimmy, also, and I know you're going to talk about this and I want you to, why does Aaron Boone and the front office, which indicates to me that they're going to trade Jones, why don't they play him against lefties? Are we going to see him one game this series because there's 2 more lefties coming up? It's ridiculous. It's making the outfield alignment atrocious. And even with the outfield alignment, if you're going to start Bellinger in center and you're going to put Dominguez in right, at least we talked about it. Cabby should be at shortstop, but at least keep him in the infield and put him at third base. That's where he's best suited. You know who you could plug in left field or in center field like you did the day before? Max Schumann. Oh my God, he made 2 diving plays. Why wouldn't you have Max Schumann in center and keep Bellinger in left? Left field, Bellinger guns down that run, that sac fly that Duran had to score that whoever was on third base. I mean, these are little things that add up during a game, and a game where you have a lot of errors, which could dictate the final score of the game. And the Yankees could have won this one and got away with their errors if they were smart and Aaron Boone and the front office managed this right. But Jimmy, that's enough of that of me talking. I want to get your opinion on it. What do you think of this atrocious defensive loss?
I was just listening to something um prior to being on the show, and you know how Boone gives like the manager's report on the Yes Network.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna call Meredith Marakovitz out. I'm not gonna call anybody out here. But Boone, to me, seems surprised by the defense tonight. Why? You played the shortstop who makes the least double plays, and he makes Yankees fans hold their breath every time a ball is fielded near him. Your best shortstop, number 2, played left field tonight. He is not a fucking left fielder. I don't give a shit about his versatility. He's an infielder. You then play that. I can't even. Don't get me started. You play that moron, Ahmed Rosario, at third base. Why? I mean, the Yankees didn't put the best team out there in their natural position tonight to compete to win. That defense screwed Schlittler over. Excuse me. This is what bothers me the most. That's a ball that Ahmed Rosario has got to field.
And Jimmy, did you hear, because you mentioned how Boone does the interviews after the game sometimes, right? He said, because
He does it every night.
a reporter actually asked a good question, and I'm shocked. They asked, did you have the idea before the game that maybe you would put Cabby at third base and put Rosario in the outfield instead of the other way around? And even that, I think, would have been better. Why not stick your players in the best spot? We know that Cabby should be the starting shortstop, but he is better suited even in the infield, at second base or at third base. I don't understand why you trot him out in the outfield still. I really don't, Jimmy. I really, really don't. And we have a comment from we live, a lot to talk about. M. Fiorello. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, we have a lot to talk about. Jimmy, go ahead. I just wanted to bring that up. Do you find that interesting? And why do you think he didn't do? I mean, I don't understand.
Because the puppets, not the puppets, the nerds in the front office are so dumb. I don't care if we get an email from the Yankees saying, well, you can't call us dumb or anything, because they are dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. This is the same group that had Nestor in the World Series over Tim Hill. This is the same group that told you that Anthony Volpe was still good at shortstop. He played through torn labrum this year. This is the same fucking group that told you that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is a third baseman. Are you kidding me, bro? And this is hold on, whoa. This and now they're trotting out Ahmed Rosario.
Listen, Jimmy, but we were rooting for Rosario, though. He can hit. It happens, yes, but
it's a problem. I mean, is he going to preclude this team from getting another infielder?
No, I don't think so.
This is why I miss McMahon, because of his defense.
Thank you. That's why I love him so much.
This is pathetic. I am sick and tired of Ahmed Rosario playing third base. Cabby should have been third. Volpe should have been short.
And even that's not your best defense, but at least you're having Cabby at third.
I don't care. They don't put the best. They punt these. It's not that they didn't punt. Well, they essentially did punt tonight.
They punted tonight without knowing they punted.
Correct. But Ahmed Rosario at third base, prior to this year started, he had -6 outs above average. You know what you're getting in Rosario, like you said. But this guy shouldn't have a roster spot. by the deadline.
That's a bold take, Jimmy. I don't agree with that
Why? I mean, what if they get
because
like a Matt? What if they get a Matt Shaw? I mean, hold on
because
a
here.
second here.
All right,
Hold
go
on a
ahead.
second here.
I'll answer your
You get
questions, but go ahead.
you get George Lum. Let's say George Lombard Jr. is a September call up, and they want to play him at shortstop or third base. Let's say shortstop, and then you have McMahon or Cabby at third. What is the point of having who? What is the point of having Rosario on the team?
That is the
Even
point of having a
even
bench, Jimmy, and platoons is because in any
yeah,
situation
but
he hits, you got to pick your poison, and he's deadly off the bench. And this is the poison I'm
oh, I
talking
don't know
about,
about
right?
Bradley, but
Is because he mashes left-handers, and we saw him do it
and he doesn't hit
against
against
Croce.
righties. So why didn't Boone pinch hit him
Well,
tonight?
sometimes he does. Yes, I agree with you. But who else are they gonna put? Then they have to switch all around. You're gonna have a righty in there because McMahon's on the IL for
What
right
Spencer
now,
Jones?
or Oswaldo, if I'm being honest.
Well, I don't think Oswaldo's playing a damn game this series. Or
But this is what I mean, Jimmy. You have to pick your poison, and that's the point of having a bench. Is Rosario is good enough. He is. You're
not
gonna have
defensively.
Listen, you're gonna have to roll with the punches. The defense is gonna come and go. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be crappy. It's gonna happen with him. But you're gonna get the offense. He hit home run off of Crochet last year. He hits home runs. He drives in runs against lefties. He does. And in the playoffs, he did it too. In game 3 of the wild card, he drew first blood. He's got to be a strictly bench bat that gets, and unfortunately, he has to. And his defense, like tonight, might cost you games, but he has to get into games because he's got to stay hot enough to where in October we can deploy him. And you saying he doesn't need a roster spot, I
He doesn't.
disagree.
What if
I
what,
disagree.
what if the Yankees go out? What if a crazy third baseman is out there, and and you're telling me,
All right, if
okay,
that's a scenario
no,
though,
no, no,
so
no. I just
obviously,
hold on. Let me finish. You have a third baseman out there that's great on
okay,
the market.
obviously,
What are you gonna say? Oh, we can't have him because of Ahmed Rosario and his bald head.
listen.
Why? It
Obviously,
makes
if you
no
had a third
sense to
baseman,
me in having this guy on the team.
no.
If you can't defend, bro,
Wait, no.
no,
This
I
is
don't
no.
want
Go,
this. I don't
go
want that
get
fucking
Devers.
guy.
F
I
it.
don't want Devers.
No. He is a
Yeah,
terrible contract.
and the next comment, I'm looking at it. Guy loves Yankee Stadium. I don't care.
Yeah,
Go get.
he's
You know what? You know who the Yankees should go get? Matt
who?
Chapman. Then what do you do with McMahon? And then you're gonna have stupid Rosario still?
At least if you get Matt Chapman, to your point, Jimmy, he plays an excellent defense and he's
Yep.
going to give you a good
And
bat.
he hits.
Yes.
And he hits. McMahon don't hit, really. Ahmed Rosario, he hits, but he can't defend. I can't take it no more. I
It's like the
can't.
same thing with Dominguez, though. It's like the same thing. Like Dominguez could cost you a game. Like yesterday, he could have costed you with that boot, but
Yeah,
he
but
hit
he's
to make up for
young.
it.
That's the thing. This on. I gotta Google this. Continue.
Rocky, yes, bro, Jimmy, you're hating on Rosario. Then he's gonna hit a pinch hit
He's
homer in the World Series.
well. They're not getting in the World Series if he's playing third base.
Listen, Jimmy, the bottom line is all of this could have been avoided. And you know how it could have been avoided? And Rosario wouldn't have to take the bullets and the shots is if you're smart and you put out the best defensive first team. In
They
my
need Grisham
opinion,
back.
yes. And they need to get healthy and they will be much better. But for right now, they have to sustain this,
God
right?
willing, things don't
Yes,
happen overnight.
I hope. But Jimmy, I don't know if you agree with me. I would much rather a defensive first team go out there rather than an offensive first team, because you know how you win games in October, and you know what wins you games in October? It's your defense. Because if your defense
Okay,
is
so why
crap and
should Rosario
mediocre,
be on the team?
you still need a bench, Jimmy. Who are you going to put on the bench
No
that's like
kidding,
Rosario?
but
Rosario can hit.
bro,
You deploy him and then you sub him out in defense, but he's got to be an option to hit. I still think that. He's a good hitter. I like Rosario. I do.
I need McMahon's defense in October,
Well,
or
obviously, yes.
I'm just saying right now, I'd I'd let McMahon hit against the fucking lefty.
Of
I don't
course.
care. I don't want to see this guy at third base no more. I just I can't take it. He's been in the league for 10 years. This is who he is. This is why he never gets multi-year deals. This is why he was shipped out for Francisco Lindor.
Oh yeah, we listen. His defense, we know what it is.
I don't want it.
I see a comment. Is Adini Hechavarria available? Listen,
I
that
don't know
guy.
who you're talking about.
You don't, Jimmy. You don't know. You don't remember Echevarria? Remember in the series versus the Twins that that liner, that rocket up in the air, and he like leaped like insane,
No, I
insane
no,
catch. Really?
no,
Wow.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't care. I don't care. What I care about is that the Yankees cannot. They cannot trot out Rosario at third, bro. They just they can't do it, bro. It just makes no sense. I don't give a shit if his bat is good.
Nah. I remember him. I loved Echevarria,
But I'm
especially his
just
glove.
saying, I said this. If a Matt Chapman is available, you go get him. If somebody at third base is available that I like, I don't know who I like yet. We won't have a good idea until who's really available. Probably after the All Star break is when it's going to heat up, and we'll
Yep.
see like who's available and stuff like that. But what tonight told me, and I'll keep going. What tonight told me is that Ahmed Rosario should not be guaranteed a roster spot in October. Number two, I'm tired of Volpe. I mean, the guy can never turn a double play.
I
It's
agree with you on
ridiculous.
that.
Number three, Dominguez is doing very well against left-handed pitching this year. Big RBI tonight. What else happened?
That
Wait,
listen,
hold on. Number
Wells.
four.
Talk about Wells.
Number four. Okay, give me a minute. Number four. Why do you have three long relievers on the team?
Couldn't tell you.
What
These are the
sense does
holes.
that make? They should not have three long relievers on this team. I can see one, but not two or three.
Jimmy, I'm sensing a Frank the Tank crash out.
No, it's just
I
it
understand.
blows
Yes.
the roster construction, bro, is so bad. I want three friggin' bullpen arms at the deadline now. It's so bad. Who the hell is Yuri De Los Santos? Why is Ryan Yarbrough still on a major league team? Paul Blackburn has been all right this year. But are
Yeah,
you
but
kidding me? Three long relievers on this team? What sense does that make? Oh, and number five. I can't with Austin Wells. I can't. It's so bad. I don't wish injury, but
no.
I kind of wish he was not in this lineup. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't say he was. I'm not wishing injury, but I just don't want him in the lineup. Screw him.
Yeah.
I mean, Ali Sanchez. By the way, roster move. Ali Sanchez is back from the paternity list. Congrats on your newborn. And Escara got sent down.
Hopefully
But
we'll see Sanchez in tomorrow night. We should.
We should. I mean, I can't take Austin Wells. How are we gonna survive till August 3rd with this tandem? I mean, Ali Sanchez is all right. I mean, he's been fine.
I think the Yankees make a move a little bit before the deadline, maybe. I
Nope,
think they
Gasly
maybe
said he
make
does not care. He cares about he loves his golden boy Wells. Stanton injury, I can get that to you.
yeah, I
So
really don't
I'm gonna.
know,
I
Jimmy.
think I said something earlier this morning,
Yes, I think you did that he
but
was I
I
don't know.
just want to see if Booney said anything today.
Listen, Jimmy. And while you're doing that, I just want to bring up
You want to
this is all the errors,
keep
right?
glazing Ahmed Rosario and his shit defense,
Listen,
please.
kid, this is the thing, Jimmy. You can't glaze him when he was hitting, and now that he had a bad
I
game,
I
don't
want
glaze.
Ryan McMahon back.
Yes, we all do, especially me. I love big man, but Rosario to say he needs to be off this team in Volpe territory is ludicrous. No, absolutely not. Rosario's still a good
I'm
player.
not
You
saying
know
he's
what you're
Volpe,
getting.
but like,
You know
but
what you're getting with his defense. That's the risk you have to take, and his offense is going to
yeah,
come
but
through
we can't take
sometimes.
risk in October. You did it with Nestor, and there you go. You lost the series right there.
Listen, pinch hitting coming into the game, or if you have him early in the game and then you bring in McMahon for defense later, I'm fine with it because you're gonna have to take risk and the heck with it. Sometimes you're gonna make a wrong decision, but if I was the manager tonight, I would have started Rosario as well. But the only thing I would have
No,
done differently is
no.
I would have put Cabby at short and I would have put Schumann in center, or actually I would have put Jones in center and I would have put Bellinger in left and kept
No.
everything else.
What you do tonight is you put Cabby or last night, you put Caballero at third, and then at shortstop, you bite the bullet with Volpe, or you put
So
Schumann
so
there.
you'll bite the bullet with Volpe, but you won't bite the bullet with Ahmed
No.
Rosario because in
I
hindsight, no, because in hindsight, we're talking in hindsight, we saw what Rosario did. But before this game happened, that's what I don't think that's what you would be telling me, Jimmy. I really don't.
what are you talking about? Of course I would be telling you that.
No, you're looking at it at hindsight, and it's 2020 that he made those errors and he costed them 4 runs. But
I
without
would
knowing that.
what they
We
should
said
they
yesterday
they
that he
should have
should be
started
hitting against a
Caballero
lefty.
at third fucking base. That's what they should have done. The lineup tonight should have had Jones in center. Left field should have been Bellinger. Right field, Dominguez. Third base. I mean, this is in no order. Caballero, shortstop, Schumann or Volpe. Second base, Jazz. That's what they should have done. But they didn't because the nerds upstairs told you that Caballero can play left field. Did you see that throw he made? Like, I don't understand
And I
why
don't even get me started
they
on Welsh,
don't play.
Jimmy,
They
because
okay.
all that pop up
We're just
in the
so
infield,
tired of
it was
Wells. That's the
ridiculous.
thing.
Did you
I'm
see that
just
play? Did you catch up on that play? That pop up that was dropped between Schlittler and Wells? Why is Wells not taking charge and
because the
looking at
team's
Schlittler?
because the Yankees. I'm going to answer that. The Yankees' fundamentals are pathetic. They don't know how to play baseball. And that's on Boone. I know they're 48. What are they?
48 and 32.
Well, they keep losing. Um, they're 48 and 32, but there should be no punt games in a 162 game season. Unless I mean, I don't know. I'm
Things are gonna
so
happen over
things are gonna
162
happen, but
errors and stuff like that. That's why I'm telling you not to give up on Rosario because of one single game.
I like his bat. I hate his defense.
If
So
I was the Yankees, Rosario would be my third baseman tomorrow, and Cabby would be my shortstop tomorrow.
I can't do it. I genuinely cannot do it.
I'm rage baiting, Jimmy. I'm rage baiting.
I mean, this is Brian Cashman's fault. Every fucking year, they've needed a third baseman since A-Rod, and they punted on it. Punt, 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 punt. That's what they did. And now you saw a third baseman tonight single-handedly cost the Yankees. You have seen Ryan McMahon is not perfect, and he's not like A-Rod. Nobody's going to be like A-Rod.
Ryan McMahon's the closest thing to
No,
A-Rod.
he's not, bro. That asshole could never be in the same sentence as A-Rod.
I'd argue he's better.
No. No. This is Brian Cashman's fault. You knew you were getting with Rosario. You knew what you're getting with McMahon. The third base situation is for the Yankees is bottom 5 in baseball. And you can thank Brian Cashman for that. And that's why I think third base or another infielder is needed at the deadline. Cashman, third base is so important. If you don't hit when you play third baseman, it don't matter. Well, it's not a good thing. But if you can't defend, that's a problem. If you can't make the throws to short or second base or to first base, then that's a problem. The third base situation for the Yankees is so pathetic. And that's why, if a guy like Matt Chapman is available, hey, it's Brian Cash. I'm on the phone right now. It's Brian Cashman with the New York Yankees. How you doing? And Buster Posey's like, I'm doing great. And the first player I'm asking, well, I would ask for Luis Ariz.
Nah, I'm hanging up.
But the second, well,
I just hung up the phone.
Let me do this. I would say to Buster Posey, I would be like, listen, we've had some pathetic third baseman that I've acquired. Why don't is your boy Matt Chapman available? And he says yes. If Buster Posey says yes, and San Francisco is willing to eat pretty much all the money, I'm doing it. And then Cashman's like, well, I mean, eat half the money. I'll give you a couple guys like Elmer Rodriguez or Will Warren type of guy. And we have a deal. You tell me Elmer Rodriguez wouldn't fucking fit in that ballpark? That's what I would do. And I wouldn't hang up on the phone because I would go get Matt Chapman. He's been unbelievable this year. Is he getting old? Yes. But I'd rather bite the bullet. They should have got Arenado. All right, I'm hanging up.
That's what you just said. You just said all that on the phone. They hung up. They hung up and they said, "You're crazy, Jimmy. You're losing your mind.
No,
We're
I'm
not
not
giving
losing
you
my
anything."
mind. You need to address third base. You have to address third base at the deadline.
No, McMahon is great.
He's fine, but I mean, this is the thing here.
I want McMahon, but I want to get Matt Shaw.
I see. I have to do more on him. I mean, it's not a guy. It's not a guy I would like, but why would anyone? Why would anyone say no to Matt Chapman? Are you kidding me? You're gonna say, "Whoa, we got Ahmed Rosario, who looks like the Mr. Potato Head, and you know he provides sparks from the bench and this and that, and oh, we got Ryan McMahon who makes too much money. We can't get a third baseman because Ryan McMahon makes too much money." No. You got Matt Chapman, middle of the order lineup guy. Yeah, thanks for making my name bigger.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Jimmy. That I could go like this.
You need to go get Matt Chapman if he's available. That's my guy. Get one of him or Arise, but I'd rather Matt Chapman. Although Arise leading off would be nice, but
Hmm.
do you see the issue?
I
Do you
do.
see what it simply cost the Yankees the game tonight? Your infield defense. I'm just going to read this right now. You have McMahon. Oh, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's say they get Matt Chapman. Popping a bottle of champagne. Gonna be happy. Very happy. You have Matt Chapman at third. You have Caballero at short because Volpe's gone. Second base, you have Jazz. I can live with Jazz. I can. But please lock the hell in, Jazz. And then at first base, you have Rice or Goldie. That's a hell of a lot better than a mid. I'm calling him a mid because he's mid. A mid Rosario. It's better than having a mid Rosario playing third base.
Rocky
Well,
S says
you're
I think
overrated.
Chapman is overrated, to be honest. And honestly, I I agree to a certain extent with Rocky S because of his contract, and I think it could be poor
It
aging.
doesn't
His
matter.
his
I mean,
numbers have gone down year after year. Yes, I understand. Win
you
now, take
wouldn't
it
say
home
that
now.
about McMahon, though.
No, because McMahon is a great defender, and that's what you need. Look,
Matt
you're
Chapman
asking
isn't.
for you're asking for McMahon because Rosario did crap tonight, right? Because of his defense. Listen, Matt Chapman, okay, if he was available, yes, he's probably better than McMahon. But I like McMahon. You could get other guys. First, you need to address your catcher. Then you
No
need to
shit.
address bullpen. And then if Chapman's still there, then okay, and you have the luxury and you still have the prospect capital, then you go and get him, Jimmy. So on actually like yes, honestly, yes, obviously Matt Chapman would be perfect. But I'm content with McMahon and the Rosario platoon.
Not me. Paul
We're
Lombard.
gonna have to agree to disagree. I mean, let me know in the chat, the people we got in here.
All right,
Do
I'm
you
just gonna
like
bring up something.
do
I
you
just
think
really need to put.
Rosario still deserves a roster spot? I think yes. Jimmy says no after this one game.
What
I
if
don't
they
think
get
he should.
Casey Schmidt at third?
No, I don't want him.
Nope. You want
I
losers
don't
at
want him.
third base.
No,
That's me.
no. McMahon is a winner. He did it in the playoffs too. So
Okay. Wait. Matt Chapman's put up that comment. I think Matt Chapman is overrated from your delusional brother. Please put that up. He leads the MLB with the
agreed.
most defensive runs saved as a third baseman. And he is in the top 10. He is in the top 10 for being the best offensive third baseman. You guys don't fucking want that? That's an overrated player?
Of course, but that wouldn't be my first choice of attack. I would address other needs, and then if he's still
They can
available, you
address
get him.
everything,
Yes,
bro. It
but
doesn't matter what they
they
address.
have to attack catching first. And we need the defense. We need Ryan McMahon's defense. And Ryan McMahon came through in October. If you want to get Chapman, sure go and
Yeah,
get him.
he had a
Do I
home
think
run when they were down 2-1.
do I think he's going to be complained about? Yes. But this is what I'm saying. He's overrated in the aspect, and Brian Caulfield said roster spot, yes, starting job, no. See, he's valuable
It's
on
just
the
stupid.
roster and
It's just
on the
stupid,
bench.
guys.
He is, Jimmy. He is. You can't say that because he had one bad game. Because then if he goes off and say he plays and has a good game or wins the game, I don't want to hear you come on here
If
and
he has a
start.
good game defensively, we'll be
But
happy
you're gonna
with that.
want him on the team again?
No, I still don't want him on the team.
I mean that we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one so we could get to
Hold
our
on.
other topic
I'm bringing
points.
up something because now I can present on my screen. It's so much better than being on the phone.
Go ahead, Jimmy. And after you present and we get done talking about this topic, because we're like halfway through, a little more than halfway through, we're gonna do our first segment. Okay.
We still haven't done our first segment. I mean,
No, well, like our first midway segment. You know what I'm talking
Let
about.
me say. Let me see what I can share. It says Savant. Here's Matt Chapman's Savant. I don't know if you can
Okay.
see.
Yes. Hold on.
I'll blow it up.
There it
Yes,
is.
so here's my thing. Yes, I mean, he's inconsistent.
Oh, thank you.
He is. Look at the I mean, his OPS just goes down. His last 7 games, he's hitting, I think, under 100.
And see, you got to look at the stats, Jimmy, and look at his expected. I know we don't care about expected, but sometimes
Well,
you got
I
to
do.
read
It
into
fits
it.
my agenda.
It's 214. If you're going to look at the analytics, he has an expected average of 214. That means he's getting lucky. Once he starts getting unlucky, it's going to be real bad. And then you're going to start complaining about him.
And this is why I want him.
But you don't need that. You have McMahon at that for cheaper. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Jimmy. You
Then
have
who's
McMahon who
playing
has
bro?
that defense.
Okay. Okay, so let me ask you something.
Okay.
Let's say we don't get him.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be okay with it. I like his bat in the Bronx. I would take a risk on it. You know, we talk about the Yankees should, Arenado. Why didn't the Yankees get him?
I said it when he was available from St.
Well,
Louis,
what are we
but
doing?
I
And
honestly
I
don't think
was
he would have waived his no trade. He said he wouldn't have waived his no trade. He said no to Houston, and he said he
he would have
wouldn't have
said
waived
no
it
to
for the
here.
Yankees. That's what on his no trade clause. The Yankees,
Well,
I think, were one of the teams.
no. Just bring up Rocco's comment. I'm about to go off.
Machado.
No, no.
He's
I don't want
declining.
Manny
He's declining.
Mafrado on this team. He is regressing. That's a guy that's the contract you don't want to touch.
Yeah, he's regressing as well. But
I don't
Jimmy,
know. I don't
go
know
ahead,
what they're
finish up
going.
because I want to get into our
I don't know
midway.
what they're going to do at third base, but it needs to be addressed.
Mhm.
Enough. Or anywhere in the infield needs to be addressed. Shortstop, second base, anything at first base. See, I mean, people bring up C.J. Abrams. I like him.
It would be great
He wouldn't be great. You know why?
because the defense.
Because his defense sucks.
Jimmy, I'm kicking you off.
No,
What are
you're
you
not.
saying right now, kid? Okay, you got to
You're,
take the good with the
you have
bad.
George Lombard Jr. coming up, and
Yes,
you want
and George
C.J.
Lombard could
Abrams?
play third base at a premium spot at a great defensive rate. He's got a great arm. He could definitely hold down third. And he reminds me, note that I was young when A Rod was with the Yankees, and I wasn't even
He's not
alive for
A-Rod,
his
like,
prime
bro.
years. No, but the clips of watching him come up and how he looks and his demeanor, his arm, his glove, the way he's swinging the bat, the way he's playing with intent, he reminds me and looks kind of like a young A Rod, if that makes sense in a way.
I'll give
He
you a
could
name.
switch to third base and still hold it.
I'll give you a name for the Yankees. Go get fucking Jeremy Pena.
That would never happen. The Houston Astros would never. I don't think that they'll make a
Let's
trade
bring
with
up
us,
his
and if they
savant, and
do,
then we're gonna move on.
and if
Jeremy
they do,
Pena.
they're
If
gonna
you get
freaking blow up his
Jeremy
price.
Pena, if you get Jeremy Pena,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not comparing
I
him to
said
like
that to
he's.
you.
I'm
Nobody's
not
topping A-Rod.
listen. I'm not comparing him as to he's gonna have similar stats and similar career. I'm saying his demeanor and the way he looks and presents himself, it almost is like a comparison. Like not a comparison that he's gonna be great, a Hall of Famer and stuff like that, but just from a demeanor standpoint, I brought him up, A Rod with Lombard because A Rod made the jump from shortstop to third base because he had the arm and the glove. That's what I'm saying about Lombard is he could do the same thing and still be excellent.
Yes. We're gonna bring up Jeremy Pena's Savant. You see it?
Here, hold on. Right there. Jimmy,
Let's
can
see.
I come back real quick? I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. Well, I guess it's just me doing this segment, but Ahmed Rosario's defense is so bad, and I don't know what. I mean, Lorenzo thinks he's the greatest thing ever, which just makes no sense. I mean, this guy shouldn't even be guaranteed a roster spot in October. Let's look at Jeremy Pena. This is a guy, if he's available, I know he's a Boris client. Doesn't matter. Go get him. Hitting 290 this year. Hit 304 last year. Hit 266 in 2024. I like this guy. I mean, this would be incredible. Expected batting average would be 297. He's hitting 290 right now. I mean, I would just love this. And you see his elect, and then you see his let's
Back.
see. Okay, we're just going through what's it called? What's his name? Jeremy
Screw it.
Pena.
Give A-Rod a call.
We're going through Pena right now.
Okay, how's he looking?
Hard
Go up.
hit percentage. Hold on a minute. Hard hit percentage is it's down from 2025, but it's literally it's better. It's around where he was in 22, 23.
Go to his splits.
Okay, give me a minute.
I know, but I don't think we're
But
looking at meaningful statistics.
15% strikeout rate. It's the lowest of his career. And he's walking 8% of the time. We're going to go to his splits. I mean, right-handed pitching. He's hitting 285 this year. Left-handed pitching. He's hitting 313. He must have been. He definitely was hurt. He definitely was hurt this
No,
year.
he was hurt. He was hurt
Okay,
this
so
year.
he was. Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I just don't see
In the
the
month
Houston
here
Astros
we
trading
go.
for us
Month of
with us.
June. I mean, outside of March, I mean, he took 15 at bats, so that's a small sample size. But look at this. From April, he hit 286. May, 286. June, he's hitting 312 so far. His on base percentage is near 400. That's what George Lombard's is in the minor leagues. Go get him.
He's a good player. I just don't see the Astros partnering up with us.
Yeah, helping the Yankees.
Yeah, of course. But Jimmy, I want to jump in to
Jeremy
our.
Pena is my closing comment.
Okay. I mean, he would be a dream. I like Pena a lot, and I would do it, but I just don't think the Astros will. But jumping in, because we still have some notes, and we talked about just the beginning for a while. But entering our midway segment, brought to you by Richards Painting in Barnegat, New Jersey. Their number is 609 698 0204. They're great service, great reviews, great people. Their pleasure. If you need your painting done and you're in the area of New Jersey and you're in New Jersey, give them a call 609 698 0204. Great. Love them. So give them a call if you need some painting done. But we're going to get into our segment called Yankee in the Den. And what this segment is basically a midway point through our show where we are going to bring up a player like how the Yes Network brings up Name That Yankee. But it's going to be Yankee in the Den. I'm going to tell you guys the teams this person's played for, which hand he bats from, and or pitcher where he throws from, and his what's called his average over his career and stuff like that. So our first player, you could tell us in the comments. We'll give you guys a little bit. This player played for the New York Yankees from 2010 to 2013. He then went on to play for the Minnesota Twins. Then in 2016, he played for two teams. I don't know why it's not giving me those teams. He played for Minnesota and San Francisco. Those are the two teams. Then in 2017, he played for San Francisco Giants, and then he played for Boston for 3 years. And then his last season of 2 games, he played for the Mets, and it was his last season was in 2020. He played 11 years in the big leagues. He's a right-handed batter, and he batted 276 across his career. He had 309 RBIs, and he had 58 home runs. So that is the player. I'll say it again: right-handed batted 276 career, 58 home runs. He played 11 seasons. He played for the Yankees, the Twins, the Giants, Boston, and then the Mets. Give me your comments, what you guys think. Comment on the video if you don't see this live. Pause it and give me and comment, and then see if you're right. But in the comments, guess who it is, and we'll display it in a little bit, and we'll say who it is after our next set of notes. But our next set of notes, Jimmy, is I want to get into Cam Schlittler. Brief. Schlittler looked good tonight. I thought he looked honestly pretty good. His velo was there. He was hitting 100 multiple times. He got out of multiple jams. His defense costed him more innings and more pitches and made him throw way more, but he reached 100. His velocity was there. He got out of jams. He was blowing it by people. His secondaries weren't there. I saw one curveball, but his fastball was there. And I'm going to bring up the first comment. The first guess, Curtis Granderson, not correct. Try again. You could try again. We'll go over after we talk about Schlittler. But Jimmy, what did you think about Schlittler tonight?
Pretty much what I said before.
Ooh. Eduardo Nunez.
Yep.
Great job. That is the correct answer.
A nice profile picture, by the way, with the Yankees merch on. All right. That's awesome.
Yeah. Grady isn't even right-handed, bro.
Yeah, Rocco's just a little bit of a dopey kid, so.
Rocco, you gotta listen, Rock. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah. But I think next time we'll just whoever comments will pop them up. We'll keep talking, and then we'll say it because we'll let the other people comment before we say, okay, Nunez. But for tonight, yes, Nunez. And Rocco said I didn't hear the full thing. All right, that makes sense.
All right, whatever. But, all right, you're good. You're good. My bad.
But Nunez, yes, that's right. Yes, yeah. Schlittler.
Yeah, I thought he looked fine, but the defense just killed him. But a lot of traffic on the bases tonight, not a good thing. But the defense just killed him. I would not be concerned. And they were unearned runs, so who cares? His ERA is 1.62 now, so. Is it 1.62? Yeah.
I think it's one. It is, yeah. I know it went down.
1.62. Yeah, 5 innings, 5 hits, 0 earned runs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. No need to be concerned. It's the defense killed him tonight. So, yeah, I mean that pitch to Durbin was not good. But that's all I got.
That's what happens, Jimmy, when you allow your pitch. Excuse me, there for a second. When your pitcher has to throw more pitches and you're getting him frustrated and tired in that inning when he's been out there for a while and he could have been out of the inning multiple times and he's got to throw more pitches, something's going to happen. He's going to leave something over the plate, not where he wants it, and it's going to get hit far. That's what happens. Thankfully, it was unearned, but honestly, I don't care about if it was earned, unearned. I just care about if they won, and they didn't. And it was the defense tonight. It wasn't him. He looked excellent. So, listen, of course, when we play Boston, Jimmy, the defense craps their pants and absolutely collapses. I mean, have you
It's every
seen
year.
have you seen their defense has been more shaky the more injured they've gotten and the more they've been playing players out of place and the more they've been starting Volpe at shortstop and playing Cabby in the outfield. Put Cabby back at shortstop position, play McMahon when he's back at third, and platoon Rosario when need be. I don't care about the defense. It's going to happen. It's going to slip up. Yes, he did cost us. But you know what? Roll with the punches. You can't be down on him because of one game. If you're going to stick with a player, stick with him through thick and thin. And that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
But of course, they played bad against Boston. And Jimmy, I saw something. They had what was it? How many errors tonight? Or they allowed 6 unearned runs. The last time they did that was last year in Boston. So, unironically enough, last year they allowed 6 unearned runs against Boston in Boston. So, I mean, for whatever
Interesting.
reason, when we play these big series against our rivalries, the Mets, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, we just
The
absolutely crap our
Orioles, the
pants.
Rays, yeah.
We just absolutely crap our pants for no reason. And hopefully that's not the case in October. But, Jimmy, my last set of notes before we jump into the preview for tomorrow is the Yankees have been good, right? At going down in a series early and then working their way back to win it. Do they shock you and come back and win 3 straight, the next 3 against a bad Boston team? And might I add, a terrible Boston team. Do you put them in the dirt or do you keep them and let them hang around tomorrow like snakes and think that they could just slither on by and catch you at any point and win the game and sneak away with it? Step on their throats. Don't let them think that they have a chance and they can hang with you, and cut it short. Win these next 3. You can, because this Red Sox team stinks and
It's been
sucks. They're
bad. They're last
abysmal.
place for a reason. Yep.
So please don't split with them. I do not want to split. If you split, I'll take that better than a losing a series to them. But win the next 3. Show me something again, like you showed me in the Tiger series. Jimmy, what are your thoughts on that?
Agreed. I agree with everything you said. But I think we're heading towards a split. And that's what I'm thinking. But it is what it is. And then they go home to play 3 against Detroit. That's the last home series of the All-Star break. But yeah, gotta come out tomorrow. Gotta come out firing and do the right thing. Play a clean game defensively and play your guys at your natural positions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I hope, Jimmy, that we see Spencer Jones in there tomorrow.
I
But if
doubt it.
we
It's
if we
against the
don't,
lefty.
I want to see Max Schumann in center field. I want to see Bellinger in left, Dominguez in right. I want to see Cabby at shortstop, Rosario at third, or Cabby at third, and I guess Volpe at short. Jazz is going to be at second. Rice is going to be at first, or Goldschmidt. One of them is going to DH, and I want to see Ali Sanchez and not Sucky Wells behind the plate.
Agreed. Yeah, I'd like to see. Yeah, I think you'll see Ali Sanchez tomorrow coming back from the paternity list.
Rocky S with the bold statement. If the Yankees go for Chapman, he's going to want an apology from Jimmy next. We will see. We'll see what happens, Jimmy. I really don't think that Chapman's going to get dealt. I don't.
I
But
don't
I
know.
could
I
I could be
listen.
wrong. I
Let's just
could
get
be.
through these next 3 games.
Yeah. I just love talking about the trades. It hypes me up, Jimmy.
Me too.
But
But
go ahead.
Egghead doesn't. I mean they don't. They'll never adjust third base. It'll be the biggest black hole for
Mid,
the
mid,
next
mid, mid,
35
mid.
years. Huh?
It's going to be mid, 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 mid for the
Yeah.
next
Well, yeah,
20
mid.
years.
Yeah. A mid Rosario. That's what I call him.
Well, McMahon gets a Pence. He's elite. He,
And
he gets a
Ryan
pass. He's
Nick
elite.
inconsistent McMahon.
No,
But
no, no. Ryan McMahon's elite, so he gets a pass. But other than Ryan McMahon, everyone's mid. But McMahon's elite, so.
yeah. All right. I think it's time for our series preview. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, game 2 out of 4 preview tomorrow.
Take us away.
Can we put up that comment from Brian Caulfield 407 from 12:46 a.m.
What was this?
Oh, I got it. I could pin the comments too.
Wait, hold on. All right, let me hide it. Go ahead.
No, I can't. It's
Are
you.
you clicking on it to hit show?
No.
Oh,
All right. We'll
yeah.
address it later. But what is the timeline on the Stanton injury? I do know that he was going to be in Boston this weekend, and then doesn't sound like he's close. It seems like they're being very vague, and it's just an ambiguous timeline with Stanton. That's what I saw, but I
Trent
don't know.
Grisham is actually doing running and stuff in
He's doing
Boston. So
running and stuff, Boone said, and going to need a rehab assignment. So honestly, he might be back for maybe that race series in early July, or the national series before the boys head to the All-Star break. But that's what we got with injuries. But let's talk about tomorrow's matchup. It's a 7:10 p.m. game on the Yes Network. It'll be Will Warren. He's making his 16th start tomorrow. 7-2 with a 3.45 ERA and 78 in the third innings pitched. And then the Yankees will be going against 23-year-old Peyton Tolley. 3-5, he's 3-5. He's making his 12th start tomorrow. 3.08 ERA and 64 in the third innings pitched. So not going to be an easy game tomorrow, but 7:05 p.m. on the 7:10 p.m. The game's on the Yes Network, and hopefully the boys bounce back tomorrow.
you gotta hope so, Jimmy, so they don't fall in a hole and they have to win two straight. Hopefully, they come out swinging. Like I said, put them in the dirt. Don't let them breathe. Step on their throats. Have some anger, right? Have some anger. Play with intent tomorrow. Play aggressive. Don't let this loss shut you down or shoot you down. Come out swinging. Be hot, boys. I want to see the bats be hot. And I want to see us kick the Red Sox butt. I hate the Red Sox with a passion, Jimmy, and I just want to stomp all over them. That's all I got. Make sure you go out and you take tomorrow, because then you have a better chance at taking the next two. One game at a time. Will Warren, I want to see more than 5 innings or 5 innings of 3 runs or less. And I want to see him get into a groove. And I want to see his bullpen settle in nicely behind him and take this win. That's all I got for tonight, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's all I got for tonight as well. It's 1:23 in the morning. We had a really good show tonight. So
Yep.
we will see you on the hopefully if I get out of work tomorrow night, work until 10 o'clock, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I mean, I did watch half the game tonight at the restaurant for a little bit, but yeah, very busy night. But I saw the game on inside and outside. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on the Yankees Den podcast. I'm your co-host, Jimmy Tomriddle. That's your host on the left side of the screen, my dear friend and amazing friend, Lorenzo Scarabino. Have a good night and happy Friday.
Yes, and let's go Yankees.